Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Farming Simulator 25 here on Elm Creek in our Rags to Riches challenge, which we have already pretty much gotten out of the rags part. We're getting into the richest part now. I'm here. Stricknine's in Discord with me. So we are, let's see, what have I, I think we got lots of, just one field to harvest today, but next month it's going to be quite a few. And we are going to go ahead and buy field 10. And then we're going to go ahead real quick and we're going to build us a cow barn. Right over here in the corner. Animals. And this is the cow barn I like to use. It's a 140,000. Let's make sure we get it spun around the right way. We want the milk collection part in the back. And the part where we have to drive the... Alright, let's go ahead and hit E here. Alright. Alright. Now, we do have one field to harvest, which is, I think, our wheat field. Yep. And we're going to be planting sorghum back in this field, I think. We'll go ahead and let him be harvesting. But anyway, we've done a little bit off camera stuff. Sold all our products so we'd have what we needed to buy. Now we are going to buy a few cows. I'm only going to start with 20 cows today because I do want to save a little bit of money. Now when we were planting this other field over here, we accidentally planted some oats over that beet. That's alright, we're just going to plow them over when it's done. So let's go ahead and get him to get started there. What he's going to do is he's going to go around that or go over it. Oh, he just went over it. That's perfect. Alright. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and hook up to our regular trailer for now. Actually, no, I'm going to use the forage wagon. We'll just have to bring it back and store it. We are going to build a silo, which is the reason why I'm only going to buy a few cows. But we're going to go get some TMR out of our production building over here. Now, I've already sold all our products for this month, but I did finally get the auto-move pallet trailer to work. Me and Strick have been working on that for about an hour. We finally figured out how to make it work. Come on. Get off the thing. Come on. Really? This is stupid. It's my fault. I'm blaming the game, but it's my fault. Alright. My trailer close enough? Nope. We're gonna get this eventually. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna put total mix ration in there. We're just gonna go ahead and fill it up because whatever's left here we're gonna dump in our silo that we're gonna build over near our cow barns. It's going to take a while to fill this up 200,000 liters of total mix rations. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody being here today. hope that everybody is doing well. Stricky, you there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
okay. You just hadn't said anything. But anyway, we've been working trying to get the autoload trailer to make things easier for us. And we finally figured out what we had to do configuration wise to get the trailers to work. So now we do have an autoload pallet trailer that we can use to speed picking up products up a whole lot. All right. But we're going to go ahead and take this TMR over to our cow barn, and we're going to put what we can in there. I think it holds, um, well, it's not going to tell me what it holds until we get in there, I guess, because we don't have any cows. But if you haven't, uh, let me, Strick, say something in chat real quick.
Okay. Hello, hello.
I meant in the actual stream chat, so I can
Okay, my bad, my bad.
link
Let
your
me.
thing in there
Oh,
easier. It'd be easier for me to do it that way.
okay, let me get over to. No.
That way I can pin it to the top. All right.
Hello.
Okay. Just a second here. All right. There is the link to his Discord
Channel.
there, and it'll also be pinned up at the top of my chat for the whole stream.
How'd you
So
do that?
I'd have to show you. I have it set
How
up
do
as
you do
stream.
that?
I have it set up in Streamlabs. Whenever a streamer that comes in that supports me, that it automatically posts up.
Ah,
I
okay.
had to set up commands and all that kind of stuff.
Sweet.
That's something.
Okay,
That's something
sweet.
I'm gonna have to teach you how to do. For
Yeah,
once, I get
teach
to
the
teach
old
you.
man
Yeah,
something.
for once I get to teach you something instead of myself. So what I do with these cow barns, you can't drive all the way through them because there's like a gate at the end that you can't get past. So what I do is I pull in and get as straight as I can. But it's not easy. Really, with this tractor, it's really not easy because this tractor is bigger. Come on. I don't even know if I'm gonna use this tractor in here. Okay, well, this tractor ain't gonna work, but that's okay. We'll go get the other one.
You're gonna need a smaller tractor.
Yep. Did unhook from the trailer, right? Yep. I'll come back and pick up the trailer with that when I need to. We don't need to do anything with it this month, so. But anyway, the reason why we built where we're building these cow barns are where they are, we're going to also put a sheep and goat enclosure up here at the top part of the concrete. I got to move stuff around to be able to do it properly, but like our mower and all that, but it's going to be moved over when we harvest field 10. We will be moving all this equipment over into that area because it's only going to have a couple of productions on the bottom part of it, and we'll be able to park our equipment there as well. All right, but anyway, so this tractor should fit in there with no problem. Let's just circle around. Why is this not working? Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to. replace this down, I guess. It's sunk in the ground too much. I'm gonna have to let it do its thing. Oh, 3,000. Now we should be able to get in there though. It had to lower it down a little bit.
I'll use bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this up. Alright, it has got what we can put in it.
Them cornbread's ready.
Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Alright, and then we are going to go into silos. And let's see. We need something that holds a decent amount. May just have to build our one that we built over there. This one holds 10 million. So we'll put this one right over here at the bottom. Yep. That'll work. And that's where we're going to store our TMR. Alright. TMR is empty, our cow barn is full. Now I don't know how many cows we're going to be able to buy. We'll buy as many as we can. It's probably going to be about 15 or so. But we'll buy more next month until it gets full. Alright. Let's go ahead and go back here to where we purchased them at. And we are going to smooth this out a little bit. But let's go here. And we're going to get Holstein cows because they are the best for milk. So we've got 22,000. So all right, looks like we're getting 17 because that's all the money we have. We'll go ahead and open this door up so we can see our cows in there. All right, and this is where we will pick up slurry, which we probably will do at some point. And then the milk, I think, comes out in the front. I'm going to try to smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, the milk is where we'll pick that up right there. So let's go ahead and smooth out our land here just a tidbit. Just to make it where it's not so bumpy. Alright. Yeah, that looks much better. Alright, well, we got cows, so we'll start being able to get milk next month. Let's go ahead and go over to our field and we'll pick up straw. Now, let's check our silo real quick and see how much straw we have in there. We still have quite a bit of straw, but we'll go ahead and stick it in there. we're out of grass, so it won't be producing, but we already have a lot of TMR, so we are going to be good. We'll go ahead and stick this. Actually, we'll go ahead and sell this straw. We don't really need it. Let's get our harvester moved off the field and dump this wheat into our production. And we are through with doing contracts. Our products are gonna basically keep us floating now, so let's move him out of the way. Alright, let's go pick up the straw off that field. And we're probably just going to sell this. We still got 500,000 liters of straw in there and no grass to go with it. We'll have grass to cut in February because we cut it in November, so we'll be able to cut it again in February since we're not playing with seasons. Now, if we were playing with seasons, it would be April, I think, before we could harvest it again. But alright, let's go ahead and blow this down. Let's go ahead and pick up our straw. We're just going to sell this because we don't need it right now. We'll be getting more as we're going, but until we get more grass, we're good on straw. So and you know, this might allow us to buy a couple more cows. Now the next barn we build, the cow barn we build, will be a buffalo, so we can start getting both kinds of milk. And we're going to be putting down a dairy after we harvest that field 10 that we just purchased. And this won't be a lot of money off the straw, but it might let us buy 2 or 3 more cows. And then we'll be moving on to the next month, and we'll be doing getting our products sold. Now, eventually I'm going to get another forage wagon just so we can keep TMR in it. Because once we get all 6 of our cow barns up and going, you know, we'll be feeding cows every day. Now next month we will have a lot more to pick up because we're going to have several fields to harvest. but we'll go ahead and get this one. We're going to plant sorghum here, I think. Yeah, we'll plant sorghum here. And I think when we harvest that other wheat field, we're going to turn it in, or that's barley, I'm sorry. Our field number 10, right now where wheat is, we're going to replant that one in wheat. That's why we're going to switch this one over to sorghum. You know, we have 2 cornfields planted right now. When that one right there is done, we will plant either soybeans or sunflowers in that one. But we're going to go ahead and get this done. That way we can start repurposing this field. So, and I need to see, I think this one needs to be limed. So we'll check on that when we get done picking up the straw here. But our farm is coming together pretty well. We have pretty much all the crops we need right now. Now we are going to expand into other crops. And actually, thinking about it, we did get a new mod that allows us to harvest peas and green beans. But I'm not quite ready to plant those yet. We don't really need them at the moment. Until we get our big canning factory in, I'm probably not going to plant those. All right, 2 more rows. Then we can get our fertilizer spreader. We'll do that, and we'll let him lime it. And let the worker lime it, and we'll go buy however many more cows we can buy with what we make off the straw. It's probably not going to be but 2 to 3 at the most. But however many more we can get, we'll get that. Hopefully next month we'll be able to put in our buffalo barn and start getting some buffalo milk in as well. But Strick's going to be hanging out with us for a little bit until he starts his stream. I think he's probably going to be eating here. If he's ready.
I'm eating potato soup and some jalapeno cornbread.
Where's mine at?
Kind of like, where's my chicken sandwich?
I told you to come pick it up. You didn't come pick it up, man. I had to eat it. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. Cut that off. We'll go drop this off in our fermenting silo. No, we're going to sell it. That's right. We got 500,000 liters of straw right now. We're good. And we're going to be getting a lot more in the next month. So we'll probably sell some and store some. Like I said, this isn't going to be much. But like I said, we might get enough to buy a couple more cows. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get our fertilizer spreader. Should have enough to fertilize this field twice.
Anyway.
All right. We'll do this, then we'll go get the lime spreader hooked up to this so he can lime the field, or to the other tractor. Actually, we'll just leave the fertilizer spreader on this one because we're gonna have to fertilize it again after he gets done liming it. But we'll go buy a couple more cows. I think we can probably get 3 more. That'll put us up to 20. So. Like I said, next month we're going to have 4 or 5 fields to harvest. It's going to be a busy one. We may not get it all done in the stream, but we'll get as much as we can done. Alright. Let's just park him over here out of the way. Alright, let's double check and make sure it does need... Where's the lime thing? I may have cut that off. Lime required. Needs to be on. Now that should give us, yep, the lime option. Alright. And you get started. Alright. Drop this off for now. Drive over here, buy a couple more cows. 3 more should be what we need. Alright, I'm going to get 3 more Holstein cows. That'll put us at even 20. Alright. I guess since we're waiting on him to finish the lime, we could go ahead and actually move some more TMR over to our silo that we built over here.
You had to redo the uh foundation ground stuff down there.
Yeah, I had to. The trailer was too tall to fit,
Okay.
so I
I
had
see what
to.
you're talking about cutting your trees there too.
Yeah, I need to do that too. All right, let's just let that fill up.
No, I was talking about where you picked up your trailer at, your Ford wagon.
Oh
On the
yeah,
wall back there.
I didn't have to redo the ground. I just cut the trees down, get them out of the way.
No, I was talking about where you just picked up your Ford wagon. I seen where you went and clipped how far down you clipped. Cutting trees down.
Yeah, I cut those down just so I could park my trailers there. And this takes forever. But while we're waiting on him to do that so we can fertilize, and then we'll put the worker on the plow after we fertilize it, and then once he gets it plowed, we'll replant. And like I said, we're going to plant sorghum in that field. This is going to be our cornfield from now on. And that little cornfield right there, we're going to convert into either soybeans or sunflowers. I'm not sure which. Probably sunflowers, since we actually, the only thing we use soybeans for is flour right now, so we may just plant sunflowers there because that would give us more sunflower oil. But yep, it does take a long time to fill up this 260,000 liter trailer, but we'll go ahead and get another load shifted over there while we're waiting on him to finish the liming.
Were you gonna were you gonna put an open top greenhouse down too?
No, I've still got the open tops.
Okay, that's right, that's right.
I never did take them out.
All right, that's right. That's what we was talking about on my stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead and got them all filled back in with water and everything, ready to go for the month I'm in.
Yep. All right. We'll go deliver this load. Looks like he is done lambing, so let's go ahead and get this put up. Get him hooked up to the plow. We can set him to plowing while we're fertilizing because it doesn't matter as long as there's a stage in between.
Yep.
It doesn't matter when you do it. And there has been a stage in between already, so we can get both of those knocked out. While he's plowing, I can do the fertilizing around him. So
Yeah. What is that TMR that you just picked up?
yeah, I built a silo over on the 10 area over there to just store my TMR in, so it's quicker access to fill up the cow barns, because it's going to be, I'll be doing a lot of filling every month once we get all 6 barns down,
Oh hell yeah!
because the barns take what was that, 53,750. So you multiply that by 6. That's over 300,000 to fill them all up. So I'm just gonna transfer the TMR over there so I can always have it next to the cow barns.
Oh yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah. If I didn't have all that sorghum in this one, I would. All right, let's go ahead and get him going here. We can get back to fertilizing. Is he not gonna go? What's up with you, dude? I think it's because of those oats right there. Let's see. Yep, he's having an issue with it. Oh, no, I didn't want to lower it down. Yep. Now we'll lower it down. We'll go ahead and get it started, then we'll put it on the worker because I think he's reading these
Two different fields.
oats that accidentally got planted. All right. Now let's see if he goes. Yeah, he had to move. I don't know why he couldn't just drop the tines down and go, but yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out later. Alright, let's go ahead and get to fertilizing. I'll knock this stage out, and then all we'll have to do is plant. This fertilizer spreader is just barely not wide enough to get the whole field. Really? What you doing there, boss? It's not that hard. Alright, so let's get this done. We will go hook up to the seeder and get it switched over to sorghum.
Go wash up my dishes. I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright, let's switch this over to sorghum. Past it. There we go. We'll let him get done planting or plowing, and then we'll get this one to seeding. Then we'll move on to the next month and see how much money we're going to make. While we're waiting on him, we'll go dump off this load of TMR. I'll probably bring it back and load it up one more time. Just to go ahead and get it in there. Like I said, we're probably going to put down a barn for buffalo next, which will be on this end down here. So I want to keep them together, so when I'm picking up milk for each one, it'll be easier. Like I said, this wheat field here will be ready to harvest next month, and I'm going to have to do part of this wheat field because the worker's going to get all confused because I've got all this stuff here. He's going to have a hard time, so I'll probably do the bottom part of it and then let the worker finish it when we get done. Now, it doesn't take very long to empty this thing, but it takes forever to fill it up. We will go ahead and go get one more load filling while we're waiting on the plowing to be done. go back and get that little part over there? It looks like you did. Alright, he is almost done. We'll just move him out of the field and get the seeding started. While we're doing this, while we're waiting on him, we will go ahead and get our greenhouses topped off with water. Go ahead and top him off with diesel too. Get it started filling first. Alright, unhook from that. And he is going along pretty good there. So let's go ahead and get this other TMR delivered. That should be enough to keep our cow barns going for a while. I know we still got a little bit left in there, but we'll worry about moving that when we can get a full trailer load. I am going to go ahead and move some of this equipment down behind behind this area over here, so it'll be out of the way. We're just going to leave this. We're going to let it unload, then we're going to leave it just sitting here for now. We'll need it next month, but we'll worry about grabbing it toward the end of this month. Let's go ahead and get it unloaded. We'll drop it over this way, kind of out of the way. Let's go ahead and move our bale trailer. Just park it right here for now. Alright. And we'll grab our baler. Park it over here to the side. Now we'll be moving all this again once we get the concrete put down. And I'm basically just going to come over from where this is with the concrete and just concrete in that part of the field once we harvest it. Let's jump in our mower and move it. Alright, now we can pick up our forage wagon and take it back. Because we are going to need it next month. I'll probably just leave it hooked in here. Go ahead and top this guy off with diesel as well. Let's see. Well, let's move him out of the way because we're going to have to get our cedar back in here to fill up. I actually want to move that filling station. Let's do that now. It's kind of in the way. We'll sell it and put it right back down. And go here to containers. We're still going to put it somewhat in the same area. That thing is still showing up there, but it's not there anymore. Actually, can we put it here? Will it let us? Nope. Can put it here. Let me try. Can we sell that now? Since it's showing back up. Yeah, I put it there and then it vanished. I don't know why. Alright, so I want all that area is restricted. Okay. What about over here? Can I put it over here? It's restricted too. Where are we going to put this at? You know what?
You must be at your farm.
Huh?
So you must be at your farm right here, restricted space, restricted
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, I had to move my filling station because it was always in the way of the water tanker getting to it.
Yeah.
So I forgot I wasn't in Discord streaming. So you can see where I'm at actually.
Well, I'm supposed to be starting my stream.
Yeah. Well, either way.
I got you.
Alright. Where are we at on this field? Oh, we're getting close to being done. We'll be moving on and then we'll be back into harvest and selling mode. But Strick is going to be streaming RuneScape. Dragon Wild, I think is the name of it.
Yes.
And he will be starting that. So if you want to go over and check him out, feel free to do that. Give him some support. He's trying to get his channel monetized as well. So he's got the subscribers. He just needs the watch hours because he had a big gap in his being able to put stuff on YouTube for a while because of work. So feel free to go over and check him out if you're interested in that game.
You gonna stay in? You gonna stay in Discord?
Yeah, I'll stay in Discord, but I mean, if you want to do your stream without it, that's up to you.
I don't really care. I mean, we can still be chit chatting back and forth.
Yeah. And I'll probably put your stream up on my other screen so I can watch it.
Yeah, I still got yours going in the background.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I'll put yours up once you get started, and watch it on my other screen.
My phone didn't like that.
Have you already scheduled it?
Yeah. No, I had it cut on earlier.
Go ahead and
Well, since we've already got that going, I guess we can go ahead and get into the actual stream itself. All right, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a good night. We're jumping back into some RuneScape on the Dragon Wild on Valhalla. Today we're going to be going into Valhalla. I do want to start getting up into the all the higher tier 5 gear, so we're going to be doing that. But we don't have enough resources, so we're going to have to go there, gather some resources, come back, and buddy of mine, You're Up Plays Gaming, is in Discord. He is streaming right now, Farming Simulator 25. So he'll probably hear me fuss at myself a couple hundred times.
How you doing, Mr. Teds? Welcome in, M. Renelson? M.R. Nelson, okay. Welcome in. Mr. Nelson, gotcha. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all. We're just doing a little farming. Like I said, I'm in Discord with Strick9 just so I can have somebody to talk to. He's streaming Dragon Wilds. His link is posted at the top of the chat there. If you want to go check him out, give him a subscribe. He is a real life friend, but also a good streamer friend. He's the one that taught me how to do a lot of stuff for YouTube. And I guess the student has kind of passed the master. And,
yes,
and
you have a young Padawan.
into doing certain things on YouTube, but he is.
Yeah, but you get more time doing it too.
I am going to be doing Farming Simulator almost every day. I'm still working out a semi-schedule. This week has been kind of weird because I've had a lot of stuff going on. Plus, we got some bad weather coming in. I may be losing power or internet or something like that in the next day or two. So this week I've just been kind of focusing on Farming Simulator, but I'll get back to all my regular streams next week. Now, if weather permitting, tomorrow I will be doing TCG Card Shop Simulator in the morning. I'll be doing my multiplayer Medieval Dynasty tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow night it will probably be Stardew Valley Expanded, and then Sunday, since I won't be able to get out because of the weather, I'll probably stream a few times Sunday. Me and Strick may try to do something together. I know we've been.
Isn't the weather supposed to start coming in tonight, or is it?
It's tomorrow, I think. But I won't be leaving the house until it's gone because me with a prosthetic walking on ice, not a good thing.
Oh, come on, man. That'd be a great video, man.
I'm
Man, we get
sure
all
it would
kind of
be.
likes,
You know,
subscribers.
are you gonna pay my medical bills?
Sure. But I'm not putting it in writing.
Exactly. You're my buddy, and I love you and all, but
Hell no.
that's an expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Didn't want the flashlight. Would you quit hitting the wrong button, please?
Oh, you bastard. You blew up on me. Oh, you about killed me with that explosion.
But yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of expletives. What kind of tractor is this? This is a McCormick, the 300 and whatever horsepower McCormick. I just painted it orange because I like orange.
I
I'll
forgot to
show you
make
here in just a minute. Let me go ahead
I
and
need
get
to
this little
make the
spot
damn
he,
axe.
get this little spot he missed. I don't know why they missed these corners, and I can't even get it. Sometimes I have to move around.
Oh, I jumped into the. Well, might as well since. Well,
Well, we got it that way. Let's see if we can get it this way.
I feel that temple's going to be or this way somewhere. Yeah, we haven't.
There we go. All right.
Dude, you need to go on.
Hopefully that'll get that little spot. It did. All right. But yeah, this is the McCormick medium tractor. This one right here.
Oh, dude, you let him. Oh, never mind.
I just painted it orange.
Well, that was stupid. You know they shoot better than you can outrun.
All right, let's go get this topped back
Yes.
off with seed, and we will.
Well, that
Move
started
on
off
to the
really
next
well.
month. All right. Let's go ahead and back him in there. Did not do that good. All right. There we go.
Yeah. That was a horribly failed experiment.
Seeds. Okay. If you like orange so much, why don't you get yourself a Kubota? I actually would. McCormick is just a better horsepower tractor, and I started off with only a tractor, a fertilizer spreader, and 4 bags of fertilizer. Everything else I've bought from doing contracts, and then now we're basically just working off our farm. But the tractors I have now are a John Deere and a Dukes Far, and the Dukes Far was only 89,000 for like whatever horsepower it is, and the other one, the John Deere, was a 383 horsepower that came up in the sale. That's why I bought it. I actually have never gotten a Kubota tractor, and I would like to get one. And the next tractor we buy is probably going to be a Kubota. I've never used it, but anyway, we are done with this month, so let's go ahead and sleep, and then we will see what all we got to do.
I think the Kubota tractors are only in the small ones.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing any in the medium or large.
I'll have to look through and see. But I could still use a small tractor for doing stuff around the farm, and just have it for that only. That way I can keep my other tractors busy doing other
Oh
things.
shit! Well, quit! No, you threw red shit at me. No, gotta go. Gotta go. You shooting red shit at me.
Okay, it is snowing, which means we can't harvest.
You bitch!
And snow is supposed to be cut off. Why is it snowing?
Well, remember it snowed, but if you got
I've got it.
the accumulate, or I thought the accumulation would still do it, but it don't accumulate on it.
It doesn't accumulate, but I can't harvest in the snow, so because it's just like raining. You can't harvest because you lose.
Yeah.
All right, let's see when it's gonna stop snowing. So we got to go all the way to 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Ugh. Well, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get past the snow because we got a lot of harvesting to do this month. So let's get on to 2 o'clock, or whenever it decides to stop snowing here. I don't want to take any chances losing the harvest, so.
Oh yeah, shit, I don't blame you.
Well, it is a 264 horsepower, but I upgraded the engine to 310. So, um, I haven't looked at the Kubota though because like I said, I've been trying to use tractors I haven't
Yeah.
used before, but um, when that John Deere 383 horsepower tractor came up in the sale, I had to grab that just because it was only
Yeah,
$200,000.
shucky duckies.
But I do want to use some different tractors. Like I've never used a New Holland tractor, so I want to get a New Holland as well. And I've never used the Kubota, so I will get one. But we're gonna have to. Oh, come on, snow, quit.
That's coarse thread.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Now we can harvest.
One left. Ain't that
All
some
right, let's
jizz
see
jazz? Oh well.
what fields we got left here.
That's how it would be
Oh,
going
okay.
back.
Now it says we can harvest the grass. We're not going to. Uh, we're gonna wait till February because that'll be the full growth. So we got our barley field, our what is this, oats, and our long grain rice and our wheat. I think is what's in this field. Yep. So we're gonna start with the wheat field because it's the biggest, and I have to harvest part of it because we're going to be turning part of it into concrete to put productions and store equipment on over there. So I'm going to harvest the first little bit of it, and then I'll let the worker go from there because I'm going to go ahead and put the concrete down. Because once we sell our products, we are going to be putting down a dairy production and hopefully a barn for buffalo, a cow barn for buffaloes. Like I said, and hopefully some more cows as well. But we're gonna start this harvest right over here and go straight across and just get all that's down below there. That way it won't affect the worker being able to do what he needs to do. So we'll just get started and then we'll.
Anyway, start it. Oh, keep on spitting.
All right. Do I have any lower horsepower? Well, the Duke's Far is only like 180 horsepower. The little green tractor that we have. But I'm going to probably, like I said, I haven't really ever used the smaller tractor, so I'm probably going to get a smaller tractor to use for doing stuff around the farm, like, feeding animals and all that kind of stuff. I just haven't bought it yet. I wanted to have strong enough tractors and things to be able to use all the equipment first. But yeah, I am going to get a smaller horsepower tractor for doing stuff around, like feeding the animals and things like that. Delivering milk, feeding animals, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
all right.
now that's just you got burnt to crispies.
Let's go ahead. I'm not going to worry about picking up the straw off this part that we're doing now, because we're going to have plenty of straw off the rest of it. I just want to get this harvested so I can put the concrete down and
We got corrupted.
have a place for all of our equipment and a couple of productions that I'm going to put over here.
Oh, you're a rat.
Well. But we're just going to harvest this part of the field real quick. Then we'll let the worker go on the rest of it. But yeah, I didn't intend on having the John Deere tractor, but when a 383 horsepower tractor comes up for sale for $200,000, like, you can't not get it, because that will pull any piece of equipment we're going to be using. But I do plan on, and we may be getting that smaller tractor today. It just depends on how much money we make off of selling our products. Because I do want to get a buffalo barn down, and then I want to put in a dairy production over here where we're doing this right now. But I am going to be buying, we're going to have another farm on this map as well. That's going to be a vegetable farm and root crop farm. So we will have more tractors over in that area as well, because it will have its own equipment. It's going to be mostly, we're going to be doing like the parsnips, the red beets, the onions, sugar beets, potatoes, and carrots on that farm. But we haven't gotten that far yet. We're just about halfway through our second year. When we get to August, we'll be starting our second year, our second full year of the game. So we're still in between our first and second year, because we started in August and we have made it back around to January of the second year. So, but like I said, we're not playing with seasons. This I haven't been able to play Farming Simulator for, I don't know, 7-8 months, because I kept having a glitch where my game sound would just quit, and I couldn't really make content with that with no game sound. So they fixed that bug, whatever it was happening. They fixed it. So this one's a little easier to play through than what I normally do. I normally do hard mode, start with nothing, and have to build up from nothing. But started a little easier this time. I actually had a tractor and a fertilizer spreader. Normally I start most of my playthroughs with a chainsaw and a trailer and a small tractor, but I am going to be doing another survival challenge after this. Let's go ahead and get the worker going here.
Many combos.
Do what you got to do. Alright, we're going to check out. Go ahead and put down our concrete. Get back just a hair. Alright. So, landscaping. Alright, and we need to make this bigger.
There we go.
Alright, and then we're going to go.
All right. So we got that. All right, let's go back to get our bag.
Alright, we can just fill all that in.
Everything's gonna spawn back in. Ain't that some shishies, bubs?
Okay. Alright, so that takes care of that. You can finish harvesting. Let's go ahead and get into this tractor.
What do we need to?
Like I said, we won't get all of this work done.
Okay.
I will finish just harvesting these fields off camera and get them all replanted and everything. We're not going to be changing the crops other than the other cornfield. Whenever it's harvesting, it's not ready. So the fields that we have now that are ready to harvest will have
Come on, Junior.
planted. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to get all our eggs out and get them delivered. So we're just going to grab these out.
The hell is this core fragment at?
Set them here. We'll leave the pallet that's not full. Actually, no, we'll probably just grab them all. We're going to be putting them all in this production anyway.
Come on, Krusty. Oh,
we have another chicken house down by the farm that we'll use to put in our other production building that uses eggs. So all these will go in here. And we got another chicken house right down the road. Grab all these out. And I am using the liftable pallets mod.
Yeah, the big fella.
I don't like using forklifts and wheel loaders in this game, so I have a disability in my hand. I can only have about 80% use of it, and the forklifts and wheel loaders are really hard for me to do because of that. All right, let's go ahead and pick up our eggs. We're gonna hit Shift R. Grab those.
Oh, you bastard.
And then Shift R again.
I'll bring down rain of fire on y'all's asses.
Alright. Let's go ahead and get our eggs dropped off, and then we'll start picking up pallets. Alright. We can do this. And they are now in the building. Alright. And then we will come over here and pick up all these pallets. They're not going to pick it up. Still showing the trailer full for some reason, I think. Let's do this. Back up. Shift R. There we go. It got it. Alright. We'll head down.
Man.
You struggling, bud?
Oh, yeah. I'm struggling. You gotta remember, I'm in
I know.
tier 3. Oh. Now I'll see why I'm dying. It did not save me having the and that's why I had those Lego Lightning, the light things where I can have more in my pockets. That put me lower tier gear. But yeah, I was dying. Dying all the time. Dying all the time.
It's not going to let us pick these up. This on there, we'll go ahead and drop them off. Looks like we got. Go ahead and sell this. We've still got lots of pallets to pick up. So. And there went half of them off the thing. Alright, let's. I don't know what that was. Alright, let's see here. We got lots of things going on here that I don't understand. Alright, we got that. What is that? Sitting in the ground here. Oh, it's a piece of wood. I was wondering what that was. I didn't realize I was going to grab that. Looks like that's what this is over here too. Missed these little chips of wood apparently. And apparently this doesn't buy wood, so we'll just put it over here. I think it probably does. You probably have to hit a trigger for it, but that's alright. It's not much wood, but it'll go in there. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't get the rest of these products up.
I've got to be in the.
L and then Shift R.
Hello, Flash Guy. Yeah, I've got to be. I wonder if I got to be in the Spirit Grove or something.
That extended pickup area.
Okay,
is
thank you.
actually
I will.
All right. Go ahead and unstrap again. Nope, not gonna grab any
Thanks
more.
for the
Okay.
tip. I appreciate it.
All right. Let's sell this stuff, then we'll go back and pick up the rest. Okay. Wonder if it'll grab these tomatoes from over here. We'll find out. Will. And it also picked up some of this other stuff. Alright. Just unstrap. Still learning how to use this. It is picking up pallets from a good distance away.
Ooh, that was close. Don't even think about a cow.
Let's go real quick and grab this. Set it right there. Just throw it up there. Alright.
I think I just seen another skeleton dude.
Okay. Let's get this done here.
You know, where are you shooting at? Yeah, I'm sure wasn't that.
223, and we still got to get our wood. So we'll definitely be able to do what we wanted to do, money-wise. Like I said, we may look at getting that smaller tractor as well. So, let's get up here and there we go. Now it's loading our wood. Alright, perfect. Alright, 320,000. Let's go ahead and drop our trailer off. Alright. And let's see, what do we need to do?
Oh, I thought it was.
We'll go ahead and get in this trailer. We'll use it to pick up our straw off this field over here.
Guess it's in the dungeon.
Am I gonna do what's next? Or am I gonna do tillage? Oh yes, yeah, we're gonna be tilling. We'll be replanting. We got to pick up some straw. He's still harvesting this field. We've only got one harvester right now. We are going to be building a buffalo barn. We're going to go ahead and do that now. And we'll go ahead and buy probably 40 buffaloes. So
You double swagging son of a beeswax.
Just pardon Strick right now. He's getting his butt kicked, it sounds like. All right.
Yeah, taking on some mutagenic rats and
Get this as close over here as we can. All right. Let's go ahead and get about 60,000 TMR to put into that cow shed. And then we're gonna buy 20 buffalo to put in that one. All right. Let's watch this here. We'll get about 50,000 ish. Don't want to fill the whole thing up, because then we'll have to empty it.
I see. I've seen the death beneath the waterfall.
We don't have to completely fill it because we're only going to have about 20 cows in there for now. We'll add cows in these barns until they're full.
That's where I need to be.
Add 20 cows per month to them till they're full. We're not going to let them reproduce because it'll take forever.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Oh, this is the dungeon. Okay, cool.
Alright, now let's
Aha.
see if
But
we can
still.
drive in here without any problem. Should be able to. Let's go ahead and open our gate here. Let's go around back and open the gate and go ahead and purchase our buffalo.
That ain't good. Ah, I'm dead.
Imagine that. Alright, so like I said, we're going to put water buffalo in this one.
Yeah, I screwed up and fell in the water. Didn't see the jack-o'-lantern channel in there.
And that'll take care of that. Alright, let's go ahead and feed these boys and girls. Mostly girls, I would imagine.
Okay. Alright.
Feed this guy.
But first I need to go to bed. Cause
Alright. So they now have food. Okay.
yeah, because what I was trying to do is work on these little circles of the quest line.
Alright. So he's still harvesting. We're going to go ahead and put down a dairy production. Now, we don't really have a whole lot of milk yet, so we won't start it, but we're going to go ahead and build it.
Be smart about this. Alright.
Factories.
Nope. Those. Can you please give them to me? Thank you. I just want one more of those. Give me each one of those.
Dairy production.
And
that's the one we want.
Chat rocks outside.
Alright, we're going to plop this one down right. Looks like our drop off
here. Give me
our. Let's see,
32.
Well, we're just going to put it
down. Now sit back and where we can
that'll work.
Put a lodestone there.
Now it's not perfect, but that's okay. We don't have to be perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and start picking up straw. I think we'll probably just pick up straw off this field today. We still got a lot of harvesting to do.
Yeah, I'm still in the tier 4 gear. Oh no, you didn't see me. You don't see me. Well, I went the wrong freaking way.
But we are going to replant this field in wheat. I'm actually thinking about splitting this field in half and doing wheat and something else in it. So don't really need this whole big field of wheat because we do have a greenhouse that produces wheat for us. So I may.
You don't follow me in.
I may cut this field in half and do two fields here. Just to.
And let's build it here.
Give us an extra crop. So since we're going to be planting sunflowers down there, we may do soybeans and peas or green beans.
Oh, come on. Street, are you kidding me?
So I will let y'all choose if you want. What we're going to do is we're going to split this field in half. Um, we'll do either soybeans or green beans or peas in one half and wheat in the other half. So I'll let y'all decide if anybody wants to decide. If not, I will choose when we get ready to plant this field, which is going to be a while. I want to get this one done, get the flour or the straw picked up off of it, so we can throw this into our production. This is probably the only field we're going to finish today. We might get most of them harvested, but we won't get all the other work done. I'll do that off camera.
Yeah, I'll run into.
I'll be pulling all the straw up and fertilizing, liming, doing all that off camera. We are going to try to get this field done at least. Because like I said, I think what I'm going to do is split it.
Oh, you hit like a damn truck. Whoa, wait a minute. Nope. Ah, I just fell. Nope, I just fell in the freaking water. He hit like a damn truck.
It's funny listening to Strick, watching his stream, and I'm laid back, chill. He's all whoa, crying over here like a little girl. Too funny.
I mean, what the dude was hit like a damn Mack truck.
Well, don't be such a weakling. Man up, dude. Of course, you are playing a female character, so I guess female up. Get your big panties on and go to work, man. Alright, so like I said, I think what we're going to do is split this one in half once we get done with it and make 2 fields out of it.
I thought that was.
So we'll probably do wheat and, like I said, either soybeans, green beans, or peas, whichever one y'all choose. It doesn't make a difference to me. So we'll plant wheat in the top half up here, and the bottom half will
Hello, Mr. Chess.
One of the other ones. I am going to look into the tractors though and see about getting a what I call a yard tractor.
Yeah, let's go offload real quick. We got fat pockets. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I just really made a big boo-boo. Yep, I made a big boo-boo. Not necessarily. Yeah, necessarily I just did.
Well, we do have enough money to go ahead and get a second forage wagon, which I do want to do. Because I want to be able to just leave TMR in it until it's empty. That way
that's right.
Fill it up a little bit.
I can't do it while I'm corrupted. Oh, shit, Bubs. This ain't gonna be good. What can I... Drop that silver ore and drop that. Drop that thing.
But I will, like I said, whatever we can't get done in this stream, I will get done off camera. Unless we just don't get much past this field. But, I mean, we do still have a little while. I do want to try to get this field finished, or at least close to finished.
Gimme.
All right. Like I said, I am going to cut this field in half and make 2 fields out of it.
I am a fat little boy moving in the streets. And they're going to keep a coming strict. Yep, you finna get your butt whipped.
So, let's...
Well, that didn't help none.
Let's go into here real quick. let's look at the tractors. I don't think there's a Kubota in the bigger tractors. Like you said, I think it's just the small. But we are going to look. I haven't ever used one, and I did want to get one of those. So let's look at the small tractors
Yep. Go down. Yep.
and see what we have for Kubota.
That axe to the face really hurt.
Yeah. I'm sure
All right,
it
let's get our
did.
stuff and let's get the heck back
Well,
here.
let's see
Unload.
the Kubota. Where is the Kubota tractor? Well, let's try medium tractors again. Oh, there is a
No.
medium. It's 200 horsepower. How much is it? It's
Yeah, let's
185. Yeah,
get
we'll have
back
to
to the
wait
house
off.
and offload.
We'll have to wait on the Kubota tractor till next month. But like I said, I do want to get one. It is upgradable to 200 horsepower, so it's actually a
There's
good
something
enough
in the
tractor to
water
use.
we may want to have.
So we will get that Kubota probably next month if we have the money. And we do need to check the sales, see if
Quit picking up the. Oh, you goofy, stupid son.
calm down, Jake.
Not what I wanted.
You do realize that you control your character, right?
Oh, why is that? Never mind.
Are you laughing? Are you cussing?
Yep. Make my stand right here. Come on. Yeah, the corruption water. Come on.
All right. Well, we're about a third of the way of picking out the straw off this field. It's going to take us a while, but we'll be able to finish this and then at least get it split off where I want to split it in half. We'll get wheat planted on this upper half, and then the bottom part will either be soybeans, peas, or green beans. I haven't decided yet. So,
Here we go. Finally. Now. Can I get my stuff back without being corrupted?
You died again?
Oh yeah. In the greatest way.
You know, you should probably make you an extra set of gear. Just so when you go out and die like that, you can go back and get your stuff and have, you know, a little extra protection.
All right, let's go offload. I don't die anymore. And then we'll come in and try that dungeon.
All right. Well, we are, like I said, we're going to be on this field a little while picking up straw. But we do need to keep some, so we're going to store what we get off of this field. At least the full load. We'll get a full load off of here, and then the rest of it that we pick up off of the other fields we'll probably sell.
All right, put that up in there, that
But I
there.
can set the worker to fertilizing this field once he gets done harvesting it. So that will kind of get us
We
along.
get you
And then
started.
also,
10.
let's see if it needs lime. It does not need to be limed, so that's good. We just have to fertilize it.
Put your ass up in there. We got to put you over here.
So we'll have to fertilize, plow,
And there, got watermelon seeds,
fertilize,
and
and
there.
plant on these two fields that we're going to have.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to go ahead and
Got my patch back up, and I need to fix that one.
here in a minute. Once he gets done harvesting, I'm going to split the field. It'll take a little of our straw
no,
away,
I need
but not
you.
enough of it to really make a big difference.
Right
There's
there.
a little straw right there we can grab.
Now,
All right. He's almost done harvesting.
get your cut back off.
So what I'm going to do, actually, to save the straw, we're going to cut the field off up here by this, the bridge, I think. So I'm just going to go across through there a couple of times and pick up the straw out of the middle. So
Here, stuff real quick.
here, we'll pick up this straw. This is pretty much where we're going to cut the field in half. This way we won't lose a whole lot of the straw, but we're going to lose some of it.
Yeah, 49 minutes. All right, put that back up.
Let's just do one more pass this way
Okay.
and one more the other way, and that should take care of most of it.
There. 3 more. And we've got 3 every 6. I need quantum pit. I need 4 to make the X. And 1, 5,
Go back,
we said 8.
come back across there one more time.
So I need that too. So, alright.
And then we'll go ahead and
You
split
what?
this field.
I'm gonna check this area real quick. I'm out exploring this kind of stuff.
Alright, now let's go ahead and put down our concrete here.
And I did get one of these. Should be our second heart. Oh yeah, so we just need one more, and we can actually get the. I know inside that cave there, it's got a lot of coal
Alright.
and stuff for making the.
Field for us. Is he done? Just about. He is
Oh,
done.
he's got torque 32 in it. Oh boy, it's not good.
So we got what? 78,000 liters a week off this field. Not too bad.
Need some more. Actually, wolves is what we need.
Okay, hello, Corbett. How's it going? Corbin, how's it going? Welcome in. If you hear somebody else talking in the stream, my buddy is streaming a different game, but we're just in Discord together so we can talk. So you're going to hear him saying things that don't make sense, but we are, we're getting, we got some fields to harvest. We're not going to be able to finish everything in the stream that we need to do, so I'm going to try to at least get all the fields harvested that we need to harvest in the stream.
Yeah, Flash Guy, I've got four seeds I've been kind of collecting.
My day was good. How was yours? Hope that you were doing good. We're getting ready for some bad weather here in Mississippi that we're not used to, but let's go ahead and drop some weed off in here.
Here, Mr. Woofy Woofies.
Go up and harvest our barley field.
Many of the time I am being a rat.
Don't know if we're going to get snow or ice. I'm hoping neither, but we're probably going to get one or the other. They've changed so many times, like what it's actually going to be. Like whether we're going to get snow or whether we're going to get ice. We don't really know what's going to happen. We may not get anything. But we're just getting prepared for it. You know, there's a good chance that our power may get this, you know, power may be out for a few days. I'm just trying to do what I can. But we're, let's go ahead and get the worker on that. And we will get back to picking up our straw here. Now,
I need your leather.
Done with this little bottom part where we just made this field another field, we will get a worker started on that. That's why I went ahead and cut it in half now, just so we could.
I hate you rats.
So we could get this field fertilized. We'll set a worker on that, and then we'll finish picking up on that field. I did cut this field in half. It was field number 10, but now it's going to be 2 fields, just because I don't really need the big field. I want to get some different crops in than what we already have. So we're going to plant wheat in the top part, and I think we're going to go with peas in the bottom part. I played on computer. I only play on PC because I have a disability in my right hand where I can't grip controllers. I lost about 20% use of my hand, and I can't grip the top part of the controllers, so I can only use keyboard and mouse. And Strick plays, he plays his on PC as well. But I do have friends that play this.
Oh, you throw fireballs? Oh, hell no.
On PlayStation and Xbox, so. But yeah, I play on PC.
Did not know them jokers can blow fire.
I haven't played on a console in a number of years because of my hand, so I just can't grip the top triggers on the controller, so it makes it hard to use. But I still have fun playing lots of different games that don't require controllers, so.
Ah, I can't paint on my pics. Well, shooky dicky dickies. All right,
Yeah.
go back.
It's no big deal, man. My life is still great. You know, I lost the bottom part of my right leg about 4.5, 5 years ago, and then I had an infection get in my arm, which caused the damage to my hand. Um, but man, my life's good. I don't have any complaints. Oh yeah, um, and yeah, it. Like I said, I have friends that play on Xbox and PlayStation both, but I do everything on PC just because of
Oh,
my hand. I can't
too
really do
much.
it any other way. So
Ah, come on, rat. Leave me alone.
there's a lot of games I want to play that I can't play because I can't use controller. There's a dirt track racing game called World of Outlaws that I really wanted to play, and I tried to play it with mouse and keyboard, and it just was not. I played for about 15 minutes, and all I could do was spin circles. I couldn't drive straight,
Told you, leave me alone.
so I ended up getting a refund on that one because it
No,
was
but you did not.
heavily controller supported, even though it said it was playable with mouse and keyboard. It wasn't. Um, so yeah, there are certain types of games that I'd love to play that I can't. Um, but this is not one of those games, so I play it. I play lots of other different games too. I play Stardew Valley, Medieval Dynasty, TCG Card Shop Simulator, American Truck Simulator, um, Yard Sale Simulator, Supermarket Simulator. We'll be adding Hunter Call in the Wild here pretty soon. Um, and that's pretty much all I'm going to be adding. I think those will be pretty much what I'll be. Oh, and I also play Better Mark multiplayer as well. Medieval Dynasty is multiplayer, and Supermarket Simulator is multiplayer, and 7 Days to Die is multiplayer. I also play it on Wednesday and Friday mornings. We didn't do it today because my internet was being wonky this morning, and I couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, where's that other wolf?
Had to play
Here,
my
Mr.
games
Wolfie.
offline this morning, but internet came back up this afternoon, so I decided to stream this again. I actually had other things planned, but since I wasn't going to be able to do all of them, I just decided to play this one because I haven't been able to play it for many months because of a sound glitch that was happening. And it just didn't make good content with no sound, so now that I can play it, I've been playing it really hard the last week. But I will be getting back into my regular scheduled streams once this weather thing decides what it's going to do. Because like I said, I don't even know if I'll have internet tomorrow night or not. I will be streaming
Well,
TCG Card
you
Shop
what?
in the morning as long as I have internet.
Let's head back over this way, see if we can find some more wolves, and then we'll head back to the
And then
base and go ahead and set up those sea pods.
tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, I will be playing.
Should have well, I'll get some more willow while I'm up
Medieval
here.
Dynasty with my friends Ludi McScutie and her husband Dale. We do that on Saturdays. Normally we do Supermarket Simulator Saturday night, but one of our people is going to be out this week, so we're not going to play. We don't play unless all of us can play, just because it's more fun. So we won't be doing that one Saturday night. I'll be doing something else, either Stardew Valley or Farming Simulator. I haven't really decided yet. It really just depends on how I feel. Once we get, alright, so we're going to get him started on this field here. Let's go ahead and get him going.
Yeah, let's go grab these other
I should have filled up with fertilizer
willows.
before we got him going, but we'll have to go fill it up after he gets done. We got to go back and hook up to another piece of equipment anyway. We'll actually probably go fill it back up, let him come fertilize this part of the field too.
Aha, you try to get me.
And then we'll get the guy planting, or plowing, I mean. Get these two fields now. It was one, but now it's two. Get this one plowed and get it ready for planting. But we're going to let them do that while we're picking up straw. We'll be picking up straw probably 2 hours after the stream's over, because we still have 2 more fields to pick up straw of. I think it's just 2.
It is.
No, we have 3 more fields to pick up straw of, because we got to harvest our rice and our oats. So yeah, we're gonna be picking up straw for a while, but like I said, I'll do what I can.
Man, get this little bit of
You got
willow.
like 10 subs on YouTube. Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. Do you do videos or do you stream?
I need 32. Grab this other one's right over here. So,
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't added Truck Simulator to Xbox. But do you do content on YouTube or do you just have a channel? But I will go to your channel and sub to you since you're here.
I'll throw
Do
another one
videos,
over
okay.
here.
Let me go back into here real quick.
Just where there was the second tree.
And I will
Maybe wrong.
subscribe to you. Now you have 11 subscribers. So, all right. All right. But anyway,
I
like
got
I said,
stuck in the tree.
We're going to be doing a lot of this. Hopefully we can get at least a couple of these fields redone here on the stream, which means it'll be less for me to do in between streams. Because I like moving on to a different month every stream. Some months it will do, like we've actually been doing 2 months on this stream, because the first month we had just one little small field to harvest. So
How'd you like that boot?
I don't like having multiple streams in the same month. So I will finish up whatever we don't get done here off camera. And just start off in February when we come back for the next stream. Which, like I said, maybe tomorrow or it may be Sunday. It just depends on... Is he done with that field yet? No, not yet. Depends on what I decide to do tomorrow evening, because I really don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow night.
Yeah. Give me another willow tree right up in here.
Oh, no problem, bud. I appreciate you being here. I try to support anybody that makes content on YouTube that comes in. Alright, he is done. We're going to attempt him finishing this field with the fertilizer that he has.
I should have aimed it that way. Oh well.
He can fertilize over the straw.
It is what it is.
So let's go ahead and get him going. Hopefully he'll have enough. If not, we'll just have to go back and fill it up. Actually, let's go ahead and get the plow going on that field.
Mr. Poochie, I want your hide.
Yeah, Strict, that field 10 gave us 72,000 liters a week.
Dang.
But I cut it into 2 fields. It's going to be a wheat field at the top, and on the bottom it's going to be a pea field. Just because I can harvest it with a combine. Go ahead and plant peas. Alright, here we go. Let's let him go. Can get back in this.
Yeah. You stop spawning.
We have some mods on American Truck Simulator, and that's something that me and Strick are going to try to do this week. If we can, is do some some convoys on American Truck Simulator. We do use some mods, but not a lot. I think we might have like, what, 30, 35 mods, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. We don't use a lot of mods, but we do have mods. But we've got to get together and get all our mods sorted, so we can try to do some convoys this week. Because you got to have all the mods in order for it to work for convoys. And we'll get all that sorted this week. I don't know what day we're going to try to do it, but we are going to try to stream a few games together this week since he's on vacation.
Yeah,
But American Truck Simulator, like, we want to do Farming Simulator as a collab, but we're going to have a server to do that because the multiplayer function doesn't work properly. On PC anyway, I don't know if it does on other platforms, but on PC we can't ever get it to work. It never lets us join each other. So we're going to have to get a server, but that's going to depend on us being able to stream it multiple times a week together, because there's no point in us paying for a server if we can't. If it's going to be like a once a week thing, we'd want to be able to play together at least 3 times a week, I think, to justify paying for a server. But we do have that in the plans at some point. But again, it doesn't make sense to pay for it if you can't use it more than once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't be playing on it without each other, because as long as one person's logged in, the time keeps going. And we don't want that.
In there. That can go in there, in there. Oh, shit, we had plenty. Damn, didn't have any. Whoopsies. Burn this in there. Hey. Looking pretty good on our runes. Or soul fragment, excuse me. Clay on. Put the. Oh, it's juicy. Okay, cool. Can you cook the ghost meat? That's a good question. Alright.
Yeah, that's why I don't play games that have subscriptions anymore, like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14. I don't play those anymore because you have to pay a monthly subscription. If I pay a monthly subscription on a game, I want to be able to put 50 or 60 hours into
I need
it
to.
And doing YouTube, all I would be able to do is play that game, and I don't want to do that. But as far as the server goes, if it's 2 of us playing on a server, it's not as expensive per person to do that. So it's not as bad, and like I said, if we could play 3 times a week, I think we would go ahead and pull the trigger and do it. But his work schedule is not consistent enough for him to be able to do that. So
that's an understatement.
Well, it is. But like I said, all right, let's go ahead and go get him filled back up with fertilizer so he can re-fertilize both these. Well, this field down here that he's planting, he'll be able to fertilize soon. But let's go ahead and get him filled up.
Get out of the water, quick. Damn it, Bobby. Did not want to be withered.
The game American Truck Sim is not that expensive. It's the expansions for the different states, because I think the base game comes with California
I
and Arizona.
can't stroke my son of a beeswax.
Is that right, Strip?
What's that?
American Truck Simulator, doesn't it just come with Arizona and California?
I think so.
Yeah, but now that's where that game gets expensive, and I'm at the point now to where I just have to buy the new ones when they come out. But it was hard to get to where I had them all because it was expensive. They, $12 here, $15 here, it adds up. But yeah, it is. The game itself is not that expensive.
Come on, Dick Wicks. I just
like
picked
said,
up my
it only
freaking
comes with
RuneScape.
2
I can't
states.
put it down because of
And the DLCs are, for the states are like $12 to $14 a piece.
Get out of the water, please, dipshit.
Then there's other. Not yet. They come out with about 4 states per year. Louisiana was the last one that was made, but there's still a lot more. All right, this is done, so we can go dump the barley off and get him started on one of the other fields. They will be doing. Well, they just came out with Louisiana, I guess, in December? But anyway, they usually do 3 to 4 states per year, so they still
I didn't do squirreling too damn much.
They still got 20-something states to go. So, like I said, and the thing is about it, there are bundle packs that can save you money, but it still gets expensive getting all the states. But it's fun playing regardless, and you don't have to have all the states to get the mods. You just have to have the base game to be able to use the mods. So you wouldn't be restricted on what you could, mod into the game. It's just if you don't have states, you can't do delivery contracts to the states until you have those DLCs. So it's something you can do over time, which is what I did. I started out with the base game plus like 4 other states because I got them in a bundle, and then I just added them as I went. Alright. He is done plowing, so we can move him out. Alright. And we can put him back to fertilizing on this field again. And then we can set him up to start plowing this field. If he plows over some of our straw, it's fine. Not really worried about it. But we'll get him at least started here. And we will just keep picking up straw. We'll work from the outside in so he doesn't get much of it, but he will probably get some of our straw. He's going to be faster than we are. And he has a wider earth, so we'll go ahead and try to get as much of this picked up before he gets here.
Oh, you bastard! You caught me while I was trying to freaking get something to.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I picked up my running thing like a dumbass. Well, Bobby Hale. Way.
I mean, we're going to get a full load off of this anyway, or pretty close to it. So if he gets a little bit of it, it's not a big deal.
This ain't good.
Do you have to buy the mod? No, the mods are free. If you get them off of the American Truck Simulator Workshop on Steam, the mods are free. Now, there are paid mods for American Truck Simulator, like there are different trucks and things like that you can buy that cost. But I don't use any of those. I only use the free mods. And there are tons of mods, like tons of them. that are really good. There's also trucks and stuff on the mod hub or the workshop, the Steam
Hmm.
workshop. Now I don't know anything about. No, I don't even know if it's cross-platform. I think it's just on PC. But as far as mods go, there are a lot of free mods for American Truck
Isn't
Simulator,
that
but
good,
there are a lot of
folks?
paid ones too. So it just really depends on what you want to do. I'm not going to pay for them because like it doesn't. I'm not that serious about it, but I know a lot of people that play that game have tons of paid mods from third-party websites. But I don't use third-party uh, websites for Farming Simulator or American Truck Simulator because you have to enter them in a different way to make them work right, and I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I know how to mod Stardew Valley, but I had to have somebody to teach me how to do that. So I,
Oh man, this is not good.
but anyway, but there are plenty of mods. Like there's all kind of mods for ATS. Like, oh gosh, there's engine mod packs and wheels. You can deck your truck out with a lot of the mods that they have.
Yep, a lot of bling bling.
You can make your truck look very fancy. Yeah, I do have ads. I'm new to monetization, so I don't have all the options for setting up ads to play only when I want them to play. Um, so I do have ads going. Most of them you should be able to skip though after about 5 seconds.
Holy
Um,
jukebox, man.
but I am trying to earn a little extra cash off YouTube, so it I am disabled, so I'm on a fixed income. So this extra money that I make from the ads and things, they help out a little bit. I ain't making no whole lot of money off of it, but it's every few months I'll be making a little bit of extra money. And I apologize for that, but I don't have the options to set up ads like I want them. Like I wish I could just set up ads to where they only came on when somebody joined, but I don't have that option yet. You have to be at a certain subscriber level for that to be able to go in and detail the mods and stuff, and I'm not there yet. So, but like I said, you should only get them an ad every 30 minutes or so.
Alright, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Had it back out of my game.
I have it set up to where it only does ads every 30 minutes. Well, I don't make ads. Those are ads that YouTube puts out. Yeah, YouTube does that. I can, like, certain ads I can add to my list that I don't want them to do. But I haven't really fooled with that yet. I can go in and, like, there's so many different ads I can block where they won't play those particular ads. But I haven't really fooled with all that. I just honestly ignore the ads myself. Because I watch my streams while I'm playing. But I don't pay attention to the ads. I just
Alright, now we're back in. Alright.
let them play. But yeah, the ads are that YouTube does that, or Google, whichever one of it. They play the ads. I can only tell them when to play the ads, as far as like how much of an interval they play them, and the shortest one that I can do is 30 minutes, or the longest one I can do is 30 minutes. And I think once you get more subscribers and partnered further with YouTube, you can set it up to be even less than that. But I have to go through the process to be able to make money off of YouTube. So, and I've only been making money off YouTube for a month now. So, I've been doing YouTube for about 15 months, but I'm only making money since mid-December, I think. Well, late December actually. It was after it was before Christmas, but after me and my wife's anniversary. So, and our anniversary is on the 19th. So, like I said, about a month I've been making money off YouTube. So, but I ain't made that much.
What?
It takes a long time to build up. because you have to make
Yeah.
at least $100 before you get paid from YouTube.
Yep.
So until I make $100, I won't get anything from them, and then the next month after I make that much money, they'll send me a check or mail it or direct deposit, whatever.
Yeah, it's a direct deposit.
But it really, it's just a way for me to make a little extra spending money. Like I ain't gonna be. I'll probably use it to buy games, honestly. Whatever I make off of YouTube will be put into to me buying more games to play on YouTube. Yeah, they make all the ads. I don't do anything. I just put them. Thank you. I just put them all on there. There's only one ad. There was an ad for some kind of Vic Tarvey or some kind of medicine ad for something that I was like, I don't want people watching that ad during my stream, so I blocked that one. But that's the only one I've blocked so far. I do try to see what ads they're playing, but it's completely random. I have no control over what ads they play. But I can block certain types of ads if I see them and don't want them on my channel. But that also can hurt me because the more I block, the less they're going to play. So,
I gotta go get my shovel now.
but like I said, I don't have a problem with
Oh, yeah, I'll be going back and grabbing the body real quick.
I have no problem with people skipping ads because I do it myself when I'm watching other streamers. So, but like I said, it's I don't know how to do the manual scheduling of ads yet. I can put it to where I can tell it when to play ads, but only then. And I can only do it once per stream that way. So like I said, I do apologize for the ads, but it is, like I said, you shouldn't see them more than every 30 minutes. And most of the ads that play on my channel will be skippable after 5 seconds. Some of them only last 5 seconds, so. Oh yeah. I want to go on a cruise, but
I got to have a freaking steel shovel. Ain't that some shit?
my wife is terrified of water, so I will never be able to go on a cruise because she won't. She's scared to fly and she's scared to ride in boats. So I probably won't ever get to go on a cruise.
Yep. I need the steel shovel. All right.
Let's see here.
Let's go back.
He should be.
Yeah, I should have left it right there. Like a dum-dum.
This one's done. So we can go ahead and get him to refertilize this field up here. And then we'll be able to plant. We'll just start him right here.
Yeah, we probably have a bunch of shit following us.
He is almost done with this one, so we'll just ride with him until he's done. So we are going to at least get all the fields harvested. We just got to harvest one more field. And we're working on the second field, getting the straw off. But where are you going? You're done. There's nothing else to harvest. Why are you moving? This worker's weird. Yeah, you're done. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this out. Drop our oats off in here.
All right. Oh, you son of a you bastard! You come up out of the stairs.
And then we just got to harvest our rice field over here. I think this one's longer than this. And then we just got straw to pick up. And
You shouldn't. You don't need to be following me, dude. Go on, skedaddle.
all right. Now, this one is.
That was a stupid idea. But I got the rune down.
All right. X.
Yeah.
To the planter. and we can start. We're going to go ahead and seed peas in this bottom part of the field, and then the top part we're going to do wheat. But we can go ahead and do that. So we'll at least get these fields done, I think, in our stream. We've got about 45 minutes left. And I am going to buy another forage wagon, but I need to get another tanker actually before the forage wagon.
You get this freaking thrown off of me like a dumb.
But
I'm
I'll
not
do all
dumb,
that
but
off camera.
wood.
I'll be buying another forage wagon and another tanker because we want to keep a tanker for just milk, where we don't have to keep emptying water out of the other one. So I'm going to get one just to use to deliver milk. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that off. Let's get the seeder and the seed tank that we have right here. That way we won't have to worry about coming back and filling up the seeds really
We're
quickly.
at 13. I need one more.
Alright, let's go ahead and switch this over to peas. There we go. Yeah, we downloaded a mod today for this game that lets you harvest peas and green beans with a harvester. I normally wouldn't plant them because the harvesters are so expensive until we had until we could buy a harvester. But since we can harvest these with a combine now, I'm going to plant peas. And like I said, we'll do wheat in the other part of the field.
Man, it's dark as all hell, and get out up in this dungeon.
It is pretty dark.
No, this is a dark soul dungeon. Dungeon of Doom.
You get going here. Let's get back in here. Now we are... He's working on the last field. Like I said, we still got a lot of straw to pick up, but we can at least fertilize and lime over the straw because it doesn't hurt the straw in the game. And in real life, it would be terrible to
The
do.
damn corruption in this place.
The game, it doesn't matter. So when he gets through fertilizing, we can actually bring him right over here and have him fertilize this field. It'll just be less work that I have to do.
Come on, Poochie.
We can actually have him fertilize all these fields, and then he'll have to lime them all. Actually, I don't know if he'll have to lime the rice field. I can never remember if rice needs lime or not. With this mod that we have where we can plant rice with regular planters and not have to have rice fields, which mess up the landscape, that's why I don't do rice fields. Unless it's completely flat, it costs a lot to make a rice field because of the land.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to get corrupted. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get corrupted to get corrupted. Oh, yeah, I do remember this, yep. Well, we get corrupted when we walk across the walkway. I'm doing it for you, Rock. I'm getting corrupted just for you, buddy.
You ain't getting corrupted for me. I didn't tell you to do nothing.
Oh. I did it just for you.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do on cruises. I would love to go.
Oh shit! What the hell I done got myself into?
But my wife is not going to get on a cruise ship, so. And I don't want to go by
Oh
myself.
shit!
I am taking a trip up to Canada by myself later on this year for a few days, but I'm flying to Michigan and
Oh
then riding
snap!
with some friends from there to Canada to meet a bunch of people that we all
Roll!
are in a streaming group, that StreamYard Cell Simulator. We're gonna all get together and meet the game devs and hang out
Are you
for a
about
couple of
freaking dead,
days.
chick?
That will be later on in the spring when it gets warmer. I have no desire to go to Canada right now. It's too cold. Even for me, it's too cold, and I don't get cold. But it is really cold there, and they have snow and ice, and hard to walk on snow and ice when you have a
Oh,
mustache.
she got me. Yeah,
You're about
best.
to die. You're about to die.
I died. I died, Junior. I died.
Well, your stream's a little bit behind.
Oh, great.
I
Man, you wussies are coming.
He is done, so let's go get him fertilizing the field. We're picking up straw now.
And the thing about it, I died like a true champ. I went down.
Yeah,
Hey, Dad.
that's the only thing about that game I wouldn't like is having to go back and forth and getting my stuff. Which, I mean, I've played games like that. Like WoW, you had to do that if you died, but I very rarely died in WoW, so it didn't really bother me. Well, you didn't have to go back and get your stuff. You had to run back as a ghost to your body. You didn't actually lose anything. You just.
Well, the really smart rabbit would, instead of trying to like run this dungeon, even though I know you get a better staff, I should be going and getting coal and steel or iron to make my steel gear.
Yeah, that would probably be smart. But we both know that you've never been accused of that.
Oh, I squirrel like a son of a gun. Squirrel.
Yeah, the stream is going to be delayed. There's about a 10 to 15 second delay. There's no way for me to stop that. The only way you can do it, like if an ad comes up, it's going to pause the stream for you and pick you back up right where you left off. The only way you could get it back is to fast forward through the stream till all the way to the end of the red line at the bottom, to be back to where we are.
Right,
But there is
let's go
going to be a
grab
little bit of a delay. There's no delay for the chat. Like whenever you chat, I see it right when you chat, but there is a little bit of a delay. I think it's 5 to 10 seconds normally.
Sometimes it can be up to a minute or
But
two.
it can get longer than that, especially with the ads. But like I said, until I can control when ads are played 100%, I'm not going to fool with it. Because I would rather ads on live streams. I would rather them just play like when somebody joins and then like once an hour. But right now, the best I can do is every 30 minutes.
Right. Now I need you to go over there, number 6. Right. Come on, quit swinging, sweetheart. There you go.
All right, bud. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate you hanging out with me, Corbin. It means a lot for people to come in and chat. So I do appreciate you being here. Get you some rest. Um, I will be streaming sometime tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be streaming Farming Simulator. If I do, it will be a night stream, which would be probably 7 o'clock ish Central Time. I mean, all right, let's go ahead and get him moved to the next field. Our harvester is also done with our rice field.
Needing right now.
But again, thank you for being here. Because I do stream every day usually, 2 or 3 times a day. But this week has been kind of weird. So. Alright, let's go ahead and get our harvester out of the field since he's done.
Yeah. Why not? In the spirit world now, boys. Get that good. We want the soul fragments, man. We want the soul fragments. You can have your stone and you can have this wood. I don't care about it.
Alright. Well, we're at least going to get all of our fields, I think, fertilized and limed and plowed. The ones that need to be anyway limed. Some
Gimme,
of them
gimme.
will, some of them won't. But we should be able to get that done. We're almost done with the straw. Like we're just got these 2 little fields. Right, let's go ahead and get him over to the.
This whip ain't really doing a whole lot of good.
Actually, let's look at it and see what it needs. Okay, so it's half fertilized. It doesn't need lime. So
Oh,
none of these fields need limed actually. So we just need to fertilize. Now that one, oh, that's not our field. All right, let's go ahead and get him fertilizing this field. All right, and then he can be hooked up to the plow and start plowing our other field.
We can get a little bit more. Another around here. Oh. I guess not. Yep, it's about time to get up out of here. Yep. See ya.
So you had enough, huh?
Oh, you bastard, you followed me through the little porty ports. Oh, that's bullshit. Now I see what killed me. The dragon from the deeps. I killed her. She reaches through the hell and pulls me down through the winch. That I did not know happened.
You're spending more time running back and forth to your body than you are playing.
Well, now I was still in the spirit corruption thing, and had like 80 something seconds left, and then I heard the little chimey thing, and then I was fighting a wolf, a spirit or a ghost wolf, but the dragon's claws came up out of the ground and swatted me.
Stayed in the spirit world too long.
We're about got a pop.
Go ahead and park the fertilizer spreader, and we'll have to get it back after we plow. But we can go ahead and get him plowing all our other fields. So all I should have left to do is maybe refertilize a little bit and plant the rest of the fields off camera, because we're going to finish up the straw here shortly. But we still got to plow and plant the fields, and we got to refertilize these three. Or well, two of them. One of them is already done. That one over there in the corner is done. The other fields are fertilized. They just got to be planted. So let's go ahead and get him started here. You have fun. Alright, he is... not sure what he's doing here. Oh, I see. That line is just a little bit short because of the way we made the field. He's still going. He's going to be a while. The planting does not go fast in this game.
Oh, by no means necessary.
I would love to find a planter like that would go faster.
Oh yeah, plants at 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, but plants everything, you know. Like
yeah.
That seeder's just so good because you don't have to buy a planter and a seeder. You just need the one. Now it is small. You know,
yeah, the only thing it don't do is spinach, right?
Spinach, yeah. Oh no, it'll plant spinach. The only thing it doesn't do is potatoes and sugarcane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it plants.
I'm thinking the harvester.
Yeah, the harvester doesn't do the spinach. Yeah.
This way, grab this coal and iron over here.
But yeah, I will be probably in the game for another hour and a half after the stream, just finishing planting these fields. So it does take a while. But like I said, I will be buying another water tanker and another forage wagon, most likely. Water tanker will be first because that'll be for collecting our milk. That way I can have just a separate one for that. But we may wait on the forage wagon until next month.
Yeah.
I won't have to feed the cows for a little while. Hello, Ghost Pet Shop. How's it going, buddy? How are you doing? And if y'all haven't, check out Ghost Pet Shop. He is a great streamer. Go
Hello,
check him
Ghost.
out. Strict9 is here with me. He's streaming a different game, but we're just in chat talking together. It's kind of confusing at times, but he is playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds right now. So, did you stream tonight, Ghost, or have you streamed yet, or gonna be streaming? Oh, no problem. No problem. Don't mind shouting out streamers who support each other. We have
I hear you.
we have a lot of people that support each other as far as doing that.
It's what makes good communities.
Yep, it does. Alright, here we go.
And my jaw fall down here. Ugh, that hurt.
This last bit of
I was
straw
almost a
up,
leg.
and then we'll be done with this for the day. Like I said, we will have to finish up all the planning and some of the plowing off camera, just so we can move on to the next month for the
Got
next
me a
stream,
pumpkin.
which
Got
is
me a
probably going to
pumpkin.
be either Sunday or Monday. Not sure. Tomorrow I probably will not be playing Farming Simulator. So most likely Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure what time yet because I've got to work out my schedule depending on the weather that happens. You know, if we end up getting ice and snow, I may lose power and internet. So just kind of playing it by ear through this weekend until all that is passed by. Hopefully it won't affect us too much, but because if I don't have internet and power, I'm going to be bored out of my mind. Because that's all that I have to do at home is either play games, or watch stream TV streams. So hopefully we won't lose power and internet because that would be horrible. Internet.
You put me
especially.
back in the hole again. You jackwagon.
I mean, if you lose power, you can't do anything, you know, obviously. But losing the internet is worse than losing the power for me, because at least with the power, I know I can't do anything. If I have power but no internet, it makes it worse, because then I can see, I just can't do anything. But, like I said, we'll just see what, you streamed 2 games today, Resident Evil and Dreadway. Okay. You're playing Resident Evil 0, right? Is that what you said? Yeah, you did say that. I didn't see
Which Resident Evil?
0.
0?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been streaming that. I've watched several streams of that. It's been pretty good. I've had to watch him on replay, though, because he streams a lot of times when I am. So, but I did watch one of his live streams the other day for about 2 hours. Just didn't chat a whole lot because I was busy doing other things. But yeah, he plays a lot of those type games. Yeah, it does have a lot of puzzles for sure. Oh, though, man, I enjoy watching other. I like Resident Evil. I played the first few Resident Evil games back on PlayStation years ago, but I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games on PC. Um, but I enjoy watching those games more than I do playing them. So I got burned out on those type of games because we played Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, and things like that. We played so much that those type of games I just get bored real quick. I lose interest. But I enjoy watching them because I'm not having to play them. If that makes sense. But yeah, the Resident Evil games are very fun. It's just I played so much of those type of games back years ago on PlayStation that I got just kind of burnt out on them. And when I say I played a bunch, I know the original Tomb Raider game. Me and my roommates and one of my neighbors, we had that game going constantly for 2.5 weeks. Like when I say constantly, we played in shifts, just on the same game save, trying to get through stuff and figure out all the different things. And yeah, for 2.5 weeks, the original Tomb Raider we played just almost without stopping. Um, and my roommate would he would if he was getting to something that we hadn't seen before, um, trying to figure out like different puzzles and things, he would wake us up and be like, "Hey man, I got to this." And then my neighbor next door, he was over at my house constantly because we were playing, we were trying to beat the game without cutting it off, if that makes sense. And at the time, I was on vacation from work, um, and could play whenever I wanted. I just took naps. I didn't really sleep. But we played that game a lot. And the same thing with Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil game, me and Micah, my friend, we played that game for like 2 weeks straight. The first Silent Hill game as well, we played that one for like 2 weeks straight. So I just got burned out on those type of games. I'm more into chill, laid-back games now. I do play a few survival games. Um, do 7 Days to Die normally on Wednesday and Friday, but weren't able to do it this week because of different situations. Today I didn't have internet until about 1 o'clock, so they were working on something to try to prepare for the weather we're having. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and park this.
Yeah, that's enough. Enough. Dragon ladder to do what we need to do.
All right. He is done.
Still gotta make steal that shovel.
So let's get him down here to the next one. And we'll just go ahead and plow this field ourselves.
Yeah, that can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Collecting up quite a bit. Enough to go see the old devil himself.
What would you get? Like new gear? Or?
Yeah, it's when you got like the soul fragments, as many as you bring to them, like for the helmets, like 200 soul fragments. Then you get the chest piece and stuff. It's just
Grindy.
Yeah, a little bit. But I mean, that's where like you go and get corrupted and go into the portals and break the stones down. You get like the one portal I went through. I just ended up coming back with like 122 soul fragments.
Okay, so like almost half a piece of gear.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Put the coal in there, sir. What I got there? Yeah. Yeah. Get that roaring going. That'll give us a little bit more shield. I need to put me dragon blood there.
Oh, I'm not playing with anybody. He's just talking. He's playing
RuneScape Dragon Wild.
RuneScape Dragon Wilds. He's just in chat with me. He's one of my best friends, and he's just chatting in the
Hello,
stream.
whoever that is.
It's Ghost Pet Shop. We get in each other's streams in Discord and just talk. Just so we have somebody to talk to. So yeah, his name is Strict9. His channel is linked up at the pinned message at the top. Yeah.
I thought he jumped in one of my streams the other day.
Yeah. We just talk to each other. Like, I get in his streams, he gets in mine. Just and he was streaming before I started streaming on Farming Simulator, and then he came to my stream and started watching my stream until he started streaming that game. So we just stayed in Discord through all of it. Makes time go by a little faster. You have somebody to talk to. Of course, tonight's stream has been pretty active with chat, but a lot of times this time of night it's not. So.
Go ahead, give me 22 more of those, please, sir.
But we've got about another 10 minutes, so we'll get this one done and get these 2 fields refertilized that need to be fertilized. The planting I'll have to finish up off camera. He is still planting the peas field over there, so, and then he's got to plant 4 more fields after that. So. Or I will be planting 4 more fields after that. I probably will do it myself. Because it does take a little bit less time when you do it yourself than with the workers. Because they take forever to turn around. But, like I said, I'll do that off camera just so we can move on to the month of February and start there for the next stream. Which, like I said, will probably be either Sunday or Monday, depending on whether I have internet or not. Power, because like I said, if the weather comes like they said it was at first, chances are we'll probably lose power. But now they're not really sure what it's going to do. So.
Oh yeah. And them jack wagons can't make up their mind.
No. Well, the storm cell shifted, and so
yeah.
it looks like it's going to go mostly north of us, and we're only going to get a little bit of it. But you know, it could shift again for all we know. So.
Now, yeah, because I do notice it actually like where Yazoo wasn't supposed to get a whole lot, now they are, so it kind of changed.
Yeah, and see, my sister lives in Memphis. At first they were going to get like 2 feet of snow. Now they're talking like 5 inches of ice, which is worse. I'd rather have the 2 feet of snow. But yeah, so it's changed multiple times because the cell keeps moving.
Yep.
Yeah, which is the way they do. Like, they don't have a set path. It change, you know,
Nope.
different pressures in the atmosphere can change direction of them, and that's what's happened.
Oh, now over here. Leave. Yeah, I only need one more bucket.
All right, we're done plowing. Now we need to fertilize these 2 fields, and that will probably take us to the end. We just got to fertilize the barley field and the oat field again, and then, like I said, we'll have to reclaim everything off stream. I'll get all that done because it's going to be about another hour and a half of gameplay probably to get all those fields planted, because it is a slow process.
That it is.
At least we're planting the 2 biggest fields first. I mean, I just don't want the whole next stream to be me planting 5 fields, so I'm going to do it off camera. That way we can move on to the next month and do what needs to be done there.
Nope. Oh, box.
But at least all I have left to do is plant. So
now.
Technically, I guess I could buy a second planter and make that go faster, but I think I'm going to need another one for later. When we have our other farm, so that maybe something I think about doing in between. But I'll probably just let it ride with us.
6.
Because I can also put the planning on a worker and do something else, like watch TV or watch somebody else.
What do we do with that?
Right. All that is done. So we'll get this other field.
Oh man, what to do with it?
Actually, I'm going to put a worker on this field just so I can go check that other one. Hoping he's getting close.
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
That's 2, 5.
Did he finish the
6, and we got 6. All right, cool. We got the leather vinyl cloth is going to be the problem.
He did finish the field. Those are peas right there. All right, let's go ahead and switch this over to wheat. All right. We can get started over here. What is this? Okay, it just looks different. Alright, let's go ahead and set him up. We want him doing headlands. Okay. And let him go. Let's start over here. What are you doing?
Guess we're going to need a
You had to turn in a complete circle to do this, instead of just pulling forward and backing up. But I love it. All right, he is planting our wheat now. Now next month, we will be harvesting our grass, our canola, and our rice. So let's go ahead and check in on our animals. Chickens.
For there.
They do need food. So let's yeah, all of our chickens need food, right?
Whoa. Start walking up on people.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our tractor here hooked up to our trailer. Let's go grab some sorghum. Go ahead and feed our chickens. And then we'll end the stream. Spin around here. Really, I am going to move this silo eventually. I just don't know where I'm going to move it to. Hold on. There we go. Oh, stop. Sorghum, please. Yep, we moved out of the trigger. I hate this trigger. Please. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think we're going to end up moving the silo. I just don't know where exactly I'm going to put it. I don't like where it's located. Let's get about 70,000 liters. That should be enough to fill them all, I think.
We need some CCs. Give me some more CCs. Get me out of the corruption. Or go and see the spirit world, boys.
Okay. That one is full. All right. Let's get up here to our other two chicken houses, get them done. He gets through fertilizing. Like I said, the other guy will be planting for quite a while. Because we're going to have to plant 3 more fields after that one. Alright, let's check our other one. Alright, that one's full now. This one's so hard to hit. Alright, spin around. Oh, there it was. Oh, I'm just going to spin around and do it. Yeah, for some reason this one is really hard to trigger. we've had a hard time with it. We eventually get it. You just have to kind of creep up on it like that. There we go. Alright, now they're all three full. Perfect. Now we can go drop the rest of this off. I think I may try to end up moving the silo.
This, you know,
Actually,
with
let's see.
by the way.
Let's actually see. Silos. If I can fit it up here, I think we're going to go ahead and move it. Because I really don't like the way it is. We do have to go empty it, but... Alright, let's see here. Where am I at?
There we go. Clear the path. Your out says take everything out before we go forward. So that's what we're doing.
That is much better. That is where our silo is now going to be. Let's go get the rest of the sorghum out of our silo. That is the only thing in it. And we can sell that one and just leave that land just like it is because it's a pain.
Which I've been using the wrong stuff in my the magic stuff. Flash guy told me air rooms does better.
Well, you learned something.
Yeah, I sure did.
Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of this out so we can get rid of this silo here. I do not like it. Get the rest of the sorghum out of here, then we can sell it. And it will no longer be in our way. But even after feeding, even after topping off our chickens, we're still at 87,000 liters of sorghum. Alright, let's go into here. Let's go to construction. Let's just get rid of that. Perfect. We might be able to use that for something else. I don't know. We might could put a small production building down there.
That hurt.
Let's go ahead and get this taken to our new silo. But I'm probably just going to let that lot just be there. I mean, I thought about putting in the coffee greenhouse and the coffee productions. Don't really know how that's going to work. Because I haven't used it before, but we may try that at some point.
Oh, that shit.
Alright, well that is where we're going to leave this stream, guys. I do appreciate y'all being here with me today. This is Xerox. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments. And if you want to support the channel further, we do have memberships, super thanks, super chats, things like that. Not required, but would be appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great day. I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.